I'm here. Puppy cam is here because it was asked for and the puppies went away. I think they'll be back soon though. Yeah, in the chat we're talking about doing different colors of poinsettias. That would be awesome. You know what? I did my first poinsettia with glue, and the second one I did with hot glue, and it was much faster with the hot glue. Okay, it still says it's bad. How can you guys see and hear me? So if you're watching the replay, sorry. I want to make sure everyone can see this. Okay, yes. All right, thanks guys. If you missed my turkey, I just did a video on this. This is on my YouTube channel. There is a delay here today, so I just want to let you know that. There's puppy cam right here with no puppies. They always lay here, and they're on the other side of the room by Callie. But so they may come back over here. Okay, so today we're doing, this is the large poinsettia and this is the small poinsettia. They're really easy to make. They do take time because I have written lines on there. I have scored. If you don't want the writing lines, you know, if you want to make them really fast and you're making a ton of them, you don't have to have those on. You can detach them. They're also set up in Design Space so they fit on 12 by 12. I put them really close together. If you only have 8.5 by 11 paper, you will need to detach the petals to fit on 8.5 by 11. So just detach them. And if you want to take the writing off, you can also detach that. The score line will come off with the writing because it's all attached. You can always just add a score line down the middle, or you don't even have to have a score line and you can just fold it. Like I did not even, oh, I did put one here in the leaves. I did put one on the leaves, and I'm going to show you how to get this leaf like this one, or get this one like that one. Okay, so let's get started. If you have any questions, please ask them in all caps so I can make sure I can see it better. I started folding all these just to get a head start. So I'm taking these and folding them forward on the piece that has the writing. I used a red glitter gel pen by Cricut because I think it looks kind of cool with the glitter gel. So I'm not doing a really hard score on these. Oops, did that one the wrong way. First one, it's the wrong way. These are also not all the same size. They're different sizes. And what I do is I kind of do the bigger ones at the bottom. They don't all have to be, I kind of do these, look, like they're the smaller ones. And those kind of look like the big ones. But like I said, they're not all the same size. I do one layer of 5 around the top, and then you can see this one I did hot glue. You can see there's one layer and there's another layer, and then this one I did, this is a mess. These petals were kind of flopping, kind of like the leaves are flopping. Do you see that? So what I did for that is I turned it upside down and just went around this before the green was on with a lot of hot glue. I didn't have to do that with this one. This one you can see there's, and I'm going to show you how to do it, so it might make more sense afterwards. So there's the bottom, and you can put these on stems. you can hot glue a stem in there to do that. So, okay, let's get started. What I'm going to do is we're going to get all the petals and things set up so it'll be easier just to put it all together. So I'm going to show you how to do the leaves. And this is a great way to do leaves of any kind. I fold it in half and then I fold this so it's kind of like at an angle. So you just fold it that way and then fold it back this way. So we're if I could speak, we're going to kind of just go back and forth. Kind of like how you made a fan in 4th grade. And on some of them, I was losing the angle, so then I would start a new, a different angle. You can do these however you want. So could you see that? So then you open it up. So I'm going to do that to the other 2. I have 2 leaves. I don't know how many poinsettias have. They might have 5 leaves, but I just thought all I needed was 2. If you want to cut out more leaves, you can just duplicate the leaves, cut more out with your project, or even just cut them out again afterwards. If after you're done, you feel like you need more, just add more leaves. Sherry says we're getting terrible feedback. How is it for everybody else? Says everything's good. Oops. And this is Cricut Pearl paper. And I did that one wrong. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. But I did that one the same way. Right? No, this is the opposite. Do you see how these are going up and these are going down? So you want to make sure you fold it so it goes up. And I did it the wrong way. So let's do this one correct. And let's make sure what the difference is, because I wasn't really paying attention to that. So if you have the score line here and you fold this down this way and then back and then up, let's check. Yeah, then that's the right way. So put the score line here and then fold this down. So you're going to fold that down. This may be the hardest part of the card. It's not a card. It's a flower. And I did not even spend this much time doing it before. Oh, you hear that, puppy? Okay. Bye, Callie. Bye. Okay, so we got those done. We got all these done. This is going to be our top. We also have some strips here. We're going to start with this. This is the very center of the flower. So we're going to roll this. Doesn't matter which side you roll first. The smaller the flower, the tighter you want to roll it. I think that's probably about good. Maybe. So you can't really see it here, but this one's a mess. You can totally cover this all up with green, maybe even some of the flower tape from Joann's to make that look pretty. I really wasn't worried about the back on that one. I'm going to loosen this up a little because this is the medium one. So I'm gonna use hot glue gun. You know what? This is so awkward for me. I'm gonna move this hot glue gun to my right. It's easier for me to use on my right. So I'm just gonna add some glue here. And this is a 2 temperature hot glue gun. I have it on low, and I did not even do that very well. Like, it's not like completely straight. I don't know that it matters. See, now it's already dry. So what we're gonna do, let me turn these. We're gonna start with the ones on the top, and we're gonna bend this down. I could have done that for all of these. And I'm gonna put glue on the little tail, the little stem, and stick it on here. So let me show you how I stuck it on. I stuck it on so the top of the tip was near the top of this. Can you see? And then I'm going to place, there's 5 of them, so I'm going to place these like maybe not real close together, and maybe put a 3rd one there so they're kind of even. There's no right or wrong way to do this, but do you see how fast this is when you're using hot glue? So I got the first 3 on there. Does anyone think that was too hard for them? Because I'm telling you, it's a flower. It can end up any way you want it to. Then I'm going to stick this under there. And this one right there. And I did not even, I just tried to separate the 5 together around this one. I should have stuck this one underneath. This one has like a bend or something in it. Okay, so we're done with the top row. And what I do to give these more support, I made a little strip to wrap around this. So I'm just going to add a little hot glue around. And put it like right underneath the petals. Lots of glue strings because I have it on low temperature. Okay, so now we're going to go to the second row. Here, let me bend all these back. You can just do them all at once. And I'm going to place these down a little bit more. See how there's space there? That's how poinsettias are. They're not like all up on top of each other. And I'm going to kind of look for a place to put them where it's maybe missing here. So like I'll put one here because there's like space there, and there's space here. So we'll start there. And I don't always get these perfect either. Afterwards, some of them I think, oh, I should have moved that there. See how that kind of lays down like that? That's why we're putting on that strip to give it a little more. And I could hang it down upside down and just add more hot glue while holding it upside down, and it will give it more support so it doesn't flop like that. Okay. That's gonna go there. Let's put one here. Actually, let's put more on there. I think I want to put it here. Hi, Angela. Okay, now see, these are like sticking under there. Did you guys know if you mess up with a hot glue gun, you can heat it up and pull it off and re-glue it? Just melt the hot glue with a heat gun or hair dryer. Darlene says her fingers are glued to the flower. Is anyone else doing this with me? Actually, I think it would go better here. I don't know. No. I keep changing my mind. See, I cannot figure out where to put them. No, then it's like right underneath that one. I think right here. I'm gonna put glue right here. Maybe. I feel like that one could go that way more. No, this is the medium size. This one is the largest one. This is the first time I'm making this size. Okay, so this one has a glue goober on it. So I'm going to add glue around this just to help give it some support. And I'm gonna hold this upside down while it cools, so that it doesn't all fall flat. Okay, turn the flower upside down so you can see how I still have to put the leaves on, and you put the leaves on the same way as the petals. Okay, so how I'm doing it so I can make sure you can see. I'm bending the little thing here. I'm putting glue on here, and then I'm going to glue that to this middle part. Can you see that? So that's bent, and we're going to glue it here. But first, I'm going to put, I got glue all over me too. That glue's not dry yet. I'm just going to put a little string of glue on this band, and I'm going to wrap this band around it. And this will give the flowers more stability. Oh my gosh, these first flowers, you know, when I'm not doing them live, they're much easier. They're not hard. See, now the leaves aren't like hanging down so much. And there's still space in there. Okay, so we're gonna put glue on the leaf. And I'm gonna put one right here. So we're just gluing them to the stem like that. Oh, I am using the Cricut Pearl paper. I have not tried it in any other paper. This is my test cut. That was the first one I did. So I didn't even try it in any other paper. I'm sure you can use cardstock. But I think it's so pretty with the pearl paper. So we're putting glue here and sticking this here. Darlene, that's okay if you put your big petals on top. See what it looks like. It's just paper. Okay, so now the middle part looks like that. And what I did, there's some of these with longer stems, and I just kind of folded them down and kind of fold them like that. Can you see the side? Like I'm folding the little circle on the top. These shorter ones I'm just kind of leaving. And then with the long stem, see how this one has a long stem? I just kind of bend it and push it down a little. Let me see if you can get a close-up of how those are bent. The long ones, I just put a couple bends in. And then the other ones just, you can just play with them and put them however you want to do them. And then I added, this is Stickles Goldenrod. This is old. I actually had another one I tried. Oh, that one's dried up. And, oh, wait a minute. Let me finish this first. I didn't put this piece on. This is another strip that that I put just to kind of help these leaves stay more stable. Oh, there's Puppy digging in his bed. I let him do that to that because I don't let him do it on the couch. He can ruin his bed, not my couch. Although my couch is their bed. For the pen on these, I use the Cricut Gel Glitter Pen, a red one. They have new gel pens that are amazing. And that green leaf, it's kind of hanging down too low for me. So what I'm going to do, actually I could. I'm just going to do whatever I have to do. I'm going to stick some glue around it. And it's going to stick to that petal. And then we'll go around it and put this on the top. And you can use Nouveau drops or anything like that. You don't even have to do this. You could use art glitter glue and actually put some glitter on it. Okay. I think maybe a little bit more. Let that cool. He needs a digging hole. So the bottom of this is not very pretty, but you can totally wrap it with paper or that, what's that tape, the flowering tape that you wrap? You can stick a wire in it and make a bouquet. I plan on making a bouquet with these and doing a video. Okay, let's put, and I just, and then you have to let this dry. Do you like it? Floral wire, yeah, and floral tape. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, so they can be made much prettier than this. Just wrap it up with floral tape and add a wire to it. Do you like it? So this is the small one. And I think these would be pretty in Christmas trees, especially a white tree with these stuck in it. So this is the large one, which I think is almost like just a regular size poinsettia. Probably some mixture with these two. And then small ones. Do you guys want me to, I can make a smaller one or even a bigger one if you want bigger ones or smaller ones. Somebody says these would be great on presents in place of a bow. I think they would be. You can make them in different colors. Yeah, the tops are really pretty. Not so much the back, but you can fix the back. I studied pictures of the poinsettia to try to get this right. And this middle part was the hardest. I'm like, how do you get those things to stand up like that? And I think I figured it out. I think they look pretty cool with the middle pieces like that. I tried to do it with the petals out more, but then they would just fall flat. They weren't sturdy enough. All right, guys. Now, you guys think you can do this? All right, guys, go try this and post pictures of them on Facebook or anywhere if you don't have Facebook. They're really pretty. I just love these. Oh, Mary had a great... Oh, in your classroom window. That'll be really pretty. Okay, Misty, you want a bigger one? I can make a bigger one. Oh, you could make a wreath with these too. You could stick these in a wreath. That would be really pretty. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. If you have questions, you can comment on the video or on the Patreon post or the YouTube post. Love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm doing a video with my cousin Pamela, I think. I think we're doing it tomorrow. And I also see you on Thursday and Saturday. All right, guys, see you next time. Bye.